Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about Penang Island, which is an island just off Penang mainland, which is the middle part of Malaysia. And in this video, I'll be talking about how to get to your hotel, where to stay, most importantly, the two main areas to stay in Penang, getting around Penang, nightlife, and things to do. And most importantly, is it worth visiting Penang to your trip to Malaysia? Yo, for all the new visitors that are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like too while you're there. Support the channel. So you fly into Penang International Airport, which is actually in Penang Island. So if you look at Malaysia's mainland, and you got a little bit an island right next to Penang, across the bridge, called Penang Island. So if you go into Penang, again, too, both parts are pretty dope, but again, my recommendation is staying in Penang Island. I stayed in Penang Island, and it was absolutely the right choice. Everything you need and everything you pretty much need to see is on Penang Island, and especially when you do day trips, it's a lot easier to go from Penang Island and you commuting all the way from Penang mainland into Penang Island, then going on your day trips. So again, you're going to visit Penang. My recommendation is stay in Penang Island or on Penang Island. Now, getting from your hotel to Penang Island is not far. It's not too much of an issue. It's like 40 minutes. I stayed in Georgetown, so from the airport to Georgetown was like 40 minutes. Grab ride, a taxi ride. So it's pretty easy, but I recommend when going into or flying into Penang, just have a pre-pickup organized already. You could do that for many different sites, and just organize your pickup so someone is at the airport waiting for you and picking you up. Because again, this is Asia. With domestic flights, there's a lot of delays and cancellations, so you could miss your window, or could be delayed by several hours. So you got to bear that in mind. So there's three areas to stay in on Penang Island. There's two that really stand out, but there's three generally. So you got Georgetown, which is where I stayed. You got Georgetown, and you got Buta Ferengi. So the two are Georgetown and Butang Ferengi. Butang Ferengi is very known for tourists because this is where the best beaches are. This is the long strip of coastline where there's a lot of resorts, a lot of hotels, a lot of beach bars and beach clubs. So for a lot of people, they stay in Buta Ferengi. But myself, I would recommend staying in Georgetown. It's still coastal, but there's no beaches. But you can jump in a grab, and it will take you about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, depending on traffic, to get to Buta Ferengi. And you can spend a day there, or and do different things. Because with Penang Island is pretty dope. There's different things you could do. So for instance, I was there for 4 days, and every day we had a different agenda and different itinerary, and we did different things and saw different things. So Penang's a pretty dope island. So again, if you're going just specifically for the beach and a beach holiday, then you want to stay in Buta Ferengi. But again, I need to do a more of an in-depth video about the beaches in this part of Malaysia. You pretty much will be disappointed. The beaches are not very good. The water is not very clear, and there's loads of jellyfish. I mean, there's jellyfish everywhere. So when you swim, you have to be very careful, because you probably will get stung by jellyfish. I mean, I don't know if it's the time of the year, but again, my friend who's Malaysian, first thing she said was, I see you love going to the beaches and swimming. Be careful of jellyfish in Penang. So if you're heavy into swimming in the ocean and love your beach days, you got to be very careful for jellyfish. So picking Penang for a beach holiday, I wouldn't recommend it. There's many other places you can go, but should you go see and hang out and do different things, definitely 100% recommend. Now, getting around Penang Island is very easy. There's public transport, but I obviously wouldn't recommend that. It's very cheap, especially if you're backpacking and you're on a budget. But I also recommend Grab. Grab's also very cheap. You can go literally. We went to the cable ride, and it was during traffic, and it was like a 45-minute there and back, and literally it was like costs like £4 there, £4 back. So I can see 45 minutes journey costs you about £4 to £5. That's very cheap. So I would 100% recommend getting Grab. Grab is a taxi alternative, just like Uber. It's kind of like the Asian versions of Uber. So there's no Uber or Bolt in Malaysia. There's only Grab. So Grab is the thing to get. You download it for free on your phone, and you know, get a go through the clearance and add in your card, and you can start using it. So Grab definitely is the number one option for you to get around. It's very easy to get rides. Again, you can see my previous videos, and I give you a couple of great recommendations and great tips to get frequent Grab rides, because especially if you just get a new Grab account, you're limited with the rides you can get, because drivers tend to go pick up people that are highly rated. But anyway, regardless, you should not get any issues with getting a Grab. So getting around Penang Island, get Grab. If you choose to stay in Georgetown like I did, which is a better location in my opinion, and you want to get to Buta Ferengi, it's only about 35-minute Grab ride, a taxi ride. So it's easy to get there and back. So literally just get up in the morning, eat, and just head to the beach, get a Grab there and back. It's easy, right? Again, too, just depending on the traffic, peak times. Penang in Malaysia in general can get very busy traffic-wise. Staying in Batu Ringi is also a great option, but again, too, you're a little bit up. It's north of the island, and you're going to be a little cut off from the rest. So you would have to. Yes, there'll be beaches. You'll be by the coast, by the water, by the beaches, but you would have to use a Grab to get anywhere. Whereas in Georgetown, you can literally, depending on your location, you can walk around, and you don't necessarily need to get a Grab unless you go into a different part of the island. Another area is Julutong. That's a little bit further down from Georgetown, not far from the airport, and that's pretty good as well. But again, too, there's just Georgetown. There's just a lot more things to do in Georgetown. I said in the Ascot, Goni. I mean, it's not a paid review or anything. They didn't pay me anything to do this. It's just, I'm saying that's where I stayed. So it's a good. I mention it because it's a very good location, easy to find, and great location right across the ocean. Also, it's connected to a mall. In the summer, they have street markets, which is great. Like Thursday, they have street market, and there's a lot of brunch places all around. So, you can literally have a great afternoon walk. So it's a great location if you need a recommendation for the hotel. And you got nightlife. You know, there's again, to bear in mind in Malaysia, depending where you go, if you're not in Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital, Malaysia is not a huge, massive night out places. I'm talking about going to clubs all night. It's not like Thailand. So for instance, Penang is nothing close to you, let's say, your Phuket or Koh Samui. Thailand's very, very party oriented, so we got lots of nightlife and lots of things to do. Penang, there's some things to do, but it's more of a chill vibe. Malaysia is more of chill vibes, especially once you leave KL. So Penang there's things to do, but it's more of a chill vibe. This goes to Kula Street. Kula Street's a main street, and you got your bars, your karaoke places, restaurants, pubs. So this is the main place where most of the tourists and generally the locals hang out. The side street, you got Love Lane. Then on the side street, you got Love Lane, which is a small street. We got a massage there. There's like a massage place, spa place that opens to about 12. You got a couple of bars, pubs that open very late. So depending on the time, I think Gula Street is a lot more popping Thursday all the way to Saturday. I remember the taxi guy saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday it's pretty dead. So bear that in mind. It's going to be a lot more things happening, a lot more people out only in the weekend. But again, like I said, if you want different restaurants, bars, things to do at night, that's where you go. You go to Gula Street. A dope thing you do is not far from Gula Street, but about 5-minute ride is you just Google it, you go street art. There's like a little section where you get street art, and the buildings are painted up, and there's a lot of dope street art, but it's very small. You can literally walk around it in 5 minutes. But it's a different section. Don't be alarmed. Probably go in a day, because at night it's not shady, but it can get dark, and it's you walking through some alleys, you're like, damn, where am I? So just bear that in mind. But it's again to Malaysia, like Malaysia's fast safety is one of the safest Asian countries that I've been to, maybe the safest Asian country that I've been to. So so solo or with people, women, you guys will be fine. Just don't think it's a scary place. It's a nice, safe place. So talking about Penang Island, Penang in general, is it somewhere that you should put on your agenda when traveling to Malaysia? Absolutely, absolutely yes. Because there's stuff to do. People are amazing. People are a lot more cooler actually. It's a lot more nicer outside of KL. Customer service is a little bit better as well. People are just generally a lot more friendly, especially to foreigners. So definitely put Penang on your list and stay in Penang Island. Definitely just generally base yourself Penang Island. There's lots to do. You can do a beach day. You can do do island hopping on a day. Go to Monkey Island. Next day you can walk around Georgetown. Walk around Penang Island. Well, the main parts, maybe Georgetown. Check out street art. Go to different bars, restaurants. Then also you can go to the Penang Hill. Penang Hill is another great day, which is a little bit that's in Penang. So you definitely kind of need a day or half a day to go do that. And it's all up in the hill, and you can get amazing viewpoints. You take a tram up there. So yeah, there's lots to do, and it's a great vibe place. Definitely 100% recommended. But again, don't look at it as a beach holiday, and also don't look at it maybe somewhere where you want to base yourself for 2 weeks. So it's more of like a in between. So like 3 to 4 days. After 4 days, you're pretty much done and seen everything. So I would recommend 4 days in Penang Island, then move on to somewhere else. So if you found this video helpful, again, hit that subscribe button, smash that like as well, and support the channel so I can bring you more videos like this that will give you tips, recommendations, hidden gems, and just give you some guidance. So when you are, especially if you're new going to this destination, you have a heads up of things to do, things not to do, what you should do, recommendations, what you should see, and just have a little insight or information beforehand, so you're not surprised when you get to a specific country. So till next time, peace.